Keep it going for Mike and Matt. Let them hear it. Come on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, God damn it. It's good to be here. It's good to be inside. I was outside all day spitting on Teslas, so it's good to be inside. It is. I'm 30 years old. I'm a millennial, yeah. Means I can't climax unless you blow vape smoke directly into my face. It usually does it. It does. I'm a pretty forgetful guy. The other night in bed, I made the classic mistake of saying the wrong name while I was by myself masturbating. I don't even know who the fuck Steve is. I don't. Apparently he gives a hell of a hand job, though. I asked my doctor if my heart was healthy enough for sex. He was like, let's find out. So we fucked. It was so good, halfway through, he had a heart attack, I swear. I think breastfeeding in public is fucking disgusting. Mainly because I don't like the taste. It's too bitter. My set tonight is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Bundle and save with State Farm. It's fine. In high school, I was voted most likely to reminisce. Those were the days. Thank you for coming out. Love my fans. I don't have any fans. You guys are like, who the fuck is this guy? Just makes me feel better to say that. Thank you for coming out. Love my fans. I smoke weed. You guys could tell. You knew that. And I know what I look like. I look like if I give you food, I have to tell you there's no THC in it, like right off the bat. Not everyone likes smoking weed, though. I met this one guy who claimed he quit smoking weed because he'd get too paranoid and think people could read his thoughts. He didn't say that out loud. I could just fucking tell he was thinking it. My favorite part about smoking weed, though, is sometimes you'll get high, and then you go through your day, and you'll forget that you're high, and then something will happen to remind you that you're high. For example, I went to the movies the other week. I got to the theater. I sat down, and then I reached over my shoulder and tried to put on a seatbelt. I was like, oh yeah, movie theaters don't have seatbelts. I'm high. Gotta be careful with drugs, though. You do. I had a poppy seed muffin before a drug test, and I didn't know this, but apparently if you do that, you can test positive for heroin, cocaine, weed, and Adderall. I didn't know they were putting those in pastries. I had to stop taking the old Adderall prescription, though. I did. My roommate sat me down. He was like, look, Matt, you have got to stop stealing my Adderall. I was like, that's pretty convincing. Thank you for coming out. Love my fans. Thinking about getting a tattoo on my wiener of a smaller wiener to remind my girlfriend that it could be worse. I think that's a pretty good idea. We actually had a pregnancy scare a while back. It's where we go to the park and scare the shit out of pregnant chicks. If you do that, the baby comes out way funnier. No, I could totally tell she was faking an orgasm the other night. But the dude she was fucking had no idea. I mean, fucking idiot. Those were all lies. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm still gonna get the tattoo, though, I think. No, I'm single. I'm afraid to cook chicken. I don't know if those two things are related. I think they might be, though. I've been trying to date. I went on a date the other week. And you know how they say you can always tell what type of person someone is by how they treat the waiter, right? I have a really good feeling about this girl because after our date, she fucked the waiter. Like, nice. That's how she's treating the waiter, then I'm in for it. Not to brag, ladies, but I can unwrap a Starburst using just my tongue. Only in about 7 hours. It's basically just dissolving in my mouth. I'm eating paper at this point. Not to brag, ladies, but I eat paper. That Starburst joke was brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Bundle and save with Progressive. Look, you guys aren't going to like the 3 other insurance jokes I have either. That's all right. I'm going to keep doing them. Thank you for coming out. Love my fans. I do. I live in Steamboat Springs, though. I do. It's all right. It's cool. The cool part about living in Steamboat is every dude my age in that town dresses like they want to be an extra in a Mac Miller video. It's very cool. It is. They'll have neck tattoos and paint their fingernails. Chicks love it for some reason. They're like, oh my God, he paints his fingernails. I should date him so he could cheat on me and then get fired from his restaurant job. It's awesome. It's 2023. Maybe we've taken this whole identify with whatever you want thing a little too far. Like, did you know in this day and age, a snowboarder can identify as ski patrol? That's not right. That's gross. The Bible clearly states that snowboarder was born with snowboarder parts. Can you imagine you break your leg on the mountain and a fucking snowboarder comes up to you? Are you all right? Hold on, let me get these things off. I don't know. When it's cold, the bindings stick. The fuck is that snowboarder gonna do? Give you a twisted tea and offer to paint your fingernails? All right, guys, that's my time. I'm Matt Newland. Thank you so much for coming out.
Matt Newland, everybody!
Hell yeah!